For your CISA exam, it's important that you understand the difference between all the evidence gathering techniques. We've already gone through walkthroughs and observations, so in this video, we will look at reperformance. You already know that walkthroughs are used to help the auditor understand how a control is designed by discussing it with the auditee, and that observations are used to confirm the control is in place by watching it operate. But when the auditor wants to verify the control is operating effectively, they will use reperformance. This is where the auditor executes the control on their own to verify it is operating effectively. If the auditor wanted to verify that input validation controls are working, they could use reperformance by entering invalid data to see if it is rejected. Or if the auditor wanted to verify that physical access prevents anyone from entering the server room, they could try accessing it themselves. This provides much more reliable evidence than walkthroughs and observations. During a walkthrough, an employee may explain the control incorrectly, and during observations, their behavior may change when they are being watched. But by using reperformance and performing the control themselves, the auditor can verify that it is actually operating effectively. This does not mean it is always the most appropriate evidence gathering technique. If the auditor is reviewing the manual log review process performed by employees, it is not appropriate to use reperformance by reviewing the logs themselves. All this would prove is that the auditor has the skills to review the logs. It won't provide assurance that the employees are performing the control correctly. In your CISA exam, it's common to get questions which ask you to identify the most appropriate evidence gathering technique for a given scenario. When you see these questions, remember that reperformance is when the auditor executes the control themselves to verify it is operating effectively. This makes it stronger than walkthroughs and observations, but it is not always the most appropriate evidence as it does not test the employee competency. As I just mentioned, you'll probably get questions on the CISA exam that require you to know the differences between the evidence gathering techniques. So I recommend that you download the evidence gathering technique example sheet to use as a reference.